Hey everyone, it's Hillary of Creative Faith, and I am back today with another bullet journal video. This is going to be my July plan with me. I know I said last month that I was going to do a flip through of my whole thing, but I didn't get around to it yet. So that's on my plate to do for the month of July. So I'll give you guys a flip through of the whole thing in July. It's getting chunky. I'm hoping and praying that it will last me the whole year. I did like a little page number thing. I've been averaging 14 pages a month and so this will get me through November, partway through November, and so then I think I might jump to the middle because I really wanted to have all of 2019 in one journal. So today I'm going to be doing, like I said, my July plan with me, and I'm going to be doing using a few different things from a few different shops, and I wanted to tell you about them today because I am doing an awesome sale with two of my friends. So I will link their shops below. You have to use the code JUNEFUN and you will get a discount in the A Pile of Ashes shop as well as Allie Scraps shop. And so I will put the details down below, and we're also doing a giveaway. So I'll put the link to the Instagram post below where you can find that out, and that is through Sunday. So I'm going to post this video on Saturday, June 22nd, and the sale is going to end tomorrow, Sunday, June 23rd. So I'm going to be using both of these sets with my plan with me for today. And I'm also going to be using my Seasons of Prayer summer set from my Etsy shop. It has a lot of beach images. That's kind of my theme for the month. And then I am also going to be using some of Tanya from Messy Bible. It's a collaboration. Seasons of Prayer is a collaboration between my shop and her shop, so I printed off some elements from her shop as well. And then I'm also using my bullet journal printable, which has these little habit trackers, and then also, where did it go? Oh, on the bottom here, these are all from my bullet journal printable. And so I will link these two printables from A Pile of Ashes. I'll link my bullet journal printable. I'll link the prayer request card that I'm going to be using. This is from the Road Trip Time set. I'll link this down below from Allie Scraps, and the Messy Bible and Creative Faith Seasons of Prayer printables. So all of those will be linked down below. And then I am also going to be using, there is a sticker shop called Planner Fix, and I'll link her shop below. She was doing, you got a free pen with purchase, which I just thought was so cute. And she just did it for just one night that she did it. And I've been wanting to try out her stickers, and so I splurged and got this pressed flower set, which is beautiful. And then I saw she had this little beach set, and so I thought that would look really good to go with my beach theme. And then I also got these lights. So I will link the Planner Fix shop below also. And so that is all the different shops I'm going to be using, and so now I'm going to put you guys on fast forward and get started. So to get started, I'm working on the monthly marker for July, and you'll see off on the far right side of the page there's a little coral piece that is from my Seasons of Prayer summer kit, and I printed it off on clear sticker paper, and I will link my favorite clear sticker paper below. And so I took some Coral Distress Oxide ink and I smushed it onto this clear acrylic block, and I got it wet with my little spray bottle and pushed it down in the corner where I knew I was going to put the coral. And then now I'm using these Versa Magic Dewdrop inks. It's a chalk ink. And I am smooshing those down to make the background for the water. So the whole monthly marker is going to be like an underwater scene to go along with the ocean and beach theme for the month of July. And so I was just kind of drying in between layers. And one tip I have for you guys is if you're putting down a bigger piece of sticker paper, to make sure you peel the back off in like little chunks. You saw me cut part of the backing off and then kind of push it down. So that is kind of my little tip for you. And then I also wanted to add the seahorse. The seahorse is one of my favorite images from the Seasons of Prayer summer set. And I actually have a whole YouTube video that I'll link below where I go through the Seasons of Prayer summer kit and what comes in it. And I am using one of the labels from Tanya's set and one of my pieces from my bullet journaling printable for the month of July. And then I'm writing out the verse for the month. Each month I have a Bible verse. I try and incorporate my faith in my bullet journaling. And I have a whole video where I talk about some different Christian bullet journal ideas. And I'll link that video down below if you guys are interested. But Psalm 66:12 talks about how we went through the fire and water, but how God brought us to a place of abundance. And thinking about how whatever trials we are going through, that God is going to use those to strengthen us, to make us stronger, and so that we can have more perseverance and go through whatever trial we are going through. And so that's kind of my theme for the month, thinking about just life and the hard stuff, but how God uses that to bring us closer to Him. So now I am working on the inside pages, the next two spreads. On the left hand side is my July Adventures page where I put like ticket stubs or pictures or little bits, kind of like a scrapbook layout for the month. And then on the right hand side is my gratitude page. So I like to start off each month with these two pages in my bullet journal. And I am using kind of a collection of little printables. A lot of them are from the A Pile of Ashes, 2 sets that I printed. And then the flag in the top corner is from Messy Bible. And then the July and Thank You God For come from my bullet journaling printable set. And then the palm tree in the bottom right hand corner is from Seasons of Prayer Summer. And then the little prayer request thing is from the printable, is from Allie Scrap Sharp. So it's cool to get to use all sorts of different printables from all sorts of awesome girl boss creative friends of mine. And the washi tape that you see I'm using throughout the whole setup, my mom actually got for me from Fred Meyer's. And it's cool because it has like grid on it and you can write on it. And so I don't use it in that way in this setup, but probably during the month, my goal is to use it as like a to-do list and, being able to like actually write on it and mark off on the little grid, which is kind of fun and different. I really love starting my spreads, my bullet journal setup each month with these 2 pages. I think it's really fun to have kind of like a little scrapbook element, thinking about all the adventures that I've had each month. And then I think it's really important to focus on gratitude. That is like just a really good thing to document and think about, no matter what hard things are going on in our lives, that we can still have things to be thankful for. And I'm pulling out, these are my favorite alphabet stickers. They're from By the Well for God, and I am pulling in kind of a sandy color because on the right hand side for my gratitude journal, I'm going to take my Tombow marker that's kind of a similar color to the 4 letters to make lines for me to write on. And so I'm just putting down each of the little elements. I sized all of these down, so like all the printables from A Pile of Ashes are 2 to a page, so that they were smaller. That way I could like actually fit them in the corners and the pages and stuff in my bullet journal. And the elements from my shop also, I scaled way down because I wanted to be able to kind of add them to the edges of my pages here. So that's why they look a lot tinier than normal, because they are. And I added the prayer request card from Allie because I'm running out of pages in my bullet journal. I was really hoping that I would fit all of 2019 in one book. And so I'm having to get a little bit creative. So whether that's only doing, like, normally I do a week on like a 2-page spread. So sometimes I'll have to only do a week on a 1-page spread. Or like when I first started in January, I had a whole page in my setup for my prayer requests. And then I've done like half pages before. And then for the month of June and July, I just did a tip-in. So that is how I've been doing the prayer request section to save paper. And so now I'm setting up my habit tracker and my sleep tracker, and I am using my favorite watercolors from Designs by Rachel Beth on Etsy. And her shop has just awesome watercolors. And so you'll see, I didn't film because it's a long video, so I didn't film like my whole entire setup, but I put the watercolor down on the background, and then I used the habit tracker boxes from the bullet journal printable in my Etsy shop, which just make setting up my habit tracker so much easier. Last month I only did 6 instead of 8 or 10 habits that I had been tracking in months prior, but I actually loved it because it helped me to focus on fewer things, and I was able to be more successful with less stuff to track. And then I'm using this sticker book from Hobby Lobby. I found one that said vitamin D deficiency, and it's supposed to be for like summer and sun and the beach, but I really do have a huge vitamin D deficiency. So I wanted to put that one next to vitamins, and then I thought I should just add a few more of those stickers so it didn't look like kind of random. And there were just a few more that I thought would be cute to add on my first 2 pages from this sticker book. I love stickers. I have a lot of like the Happy Planner stickers, and I thought this this sticker book from Hobby Lobby had a lot of cute things too to use in my planning. So that is how I set up the left-hand side with the habit tracker. I wanted it to look kind of like the ocean, so that's why I did the blue background, and I added some starfish and seahorse and coral that I just think makes a really cool background. And so then now I'm doing my sleep tracker. I am using these stickers from Planner Fix that I talked about at the beginning, of this video. And I really liked the little chair and the sunglasses and the hat, and there's a pillow in here, and I just thought those were images that were perfect for thinking about sleep and rest. And so I'm using one of Tanya's little labels from her Seasons of Prayer set. And then I am just going to layer some of these Planner Fix stickers over in the blank spot next to it. At first I was like, oh, I put the sleep tracker sticker too low because there's like some blank spot on the label. But then I thought, oh, that's actually perfect because I was able to put some just like the little glasses sticker there. So it was really neat to get to use these stickers. Oftentimes I will hoard and keep stickers instead of using them, and so I challenge you all to not hoard your favorite supplies but to actually use them in your projects. So now we're to kind of the last little bit of the video with my weekly. This will be my first weekly setup, and so I printed off a bunch of the little labels like you see on the left hand side from Tanya's Seasons of Prayer set, because that's where I'm going to write out the days of the week. And I thought that was just such a clever idea that I had. And on this right side of the page I'm making a to-do list. It's kind of one of my favorite setups that I've done to have the to-do list on the right hand, and then my weekly events or to-dos that are specific to a certain day on the left hand side. And I am using the printable little calendar again, and you'll see me in a little bit. I highlight the first week of July on the calendar as a visual representation, because that is what this week is in my bullet journal. So you'll see I'm using that washi tape from Fred Meyer's that my mom got as just a little layering spot behind the blue tag, and I just totally love how this whole spread turned out. I just think it looks super cool, and I mean it took a while but I love how it turned out. So this is the first week of July. I would love that I'm making in the spread. I'd love to know, what do you guys do for 4th of July? That is kind of an exciting holiday coming up soon, and I didn't do obviously any patriotic theme, but you'll see in a few minutes I use an Independence Day sticker on the 4th. So that was kind of my nod to the holiday. But what do you guys normally do for 4th of July? I'd love to know in the comments below, or any other fun things that you guys have planned for the month of July. It is gonna be kind of picking up pace for me in the month of July, getting ready for a mission trip in August. We have my sister's bridal shower in July, and a lot of gearing up for big events at church. But I'm excited for 4th of July because it's the first time ever that I've actually had a 3-day weekend at work, because Friday and Saturday are supposed to be my days off at church, and I have Thursday with the 4th of July. So I think we normally will either spend the holiday with my mom's family, or we will go to the beach, and I really hope we're going to the beach this year, because it'll be kind of my only time this summer to get away and rest, and yeah. Alright, here's a very quick flip through of the final pages. So here's my cover, and my place that I'm going to add pictures and little bits from tickets and napkins and whatever here. Then I have my little prayer request card. This is what my prayer request card for June looked like. I did it on a little tip-in. And then on the back side I have a bullet journal. Well, you could use it in other places other than a bullet journal, but this is a freebie on my blog that I'll link in the description box. So I made just a little tip-in for my prayers, my gratitude page, my habit tracker, sleep tracker, and then I set up my first week. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos, and check out all the links in the description box below. Bye!